Hello ladies and gentlemen, VGC 2016 rules have not long been announced and the meta is well underway. As you'll note, VGC 2016 allows the use of two legendaries. One of the main threats this year so far is Primal Kyogre, and in this little guide we're just going to be talking through what it can and what it can't do. So let's start off with decent stats with the HP of 100, attack 150, defense 90, special attack 180, special defense 160 and a base speed of 90. First stats are its amazing special attack and slightly, maybe almost too high physical attack. It kind of seems like it's going to waste a little bit. It's got decent HP and decent, well, very decent special defense. Slightly alright physical. Average speed, I guess. As you can see there, it's 90 speed. It could possibly work in Trick Room, or not regular, not full Trick Room, but semi Trick Room with 85 minimum. 142 if you go max neutral, and 156 if you go max with a positive nature on that. But what makes it so good? 180 special attack is phenomenal, but as you'll see with this year, the legendaries are bigger, stronger than ever, so we'll find out soon enough if that 180 special attack is something to boast about. But what else does Primal Kyogre do? Why pick that as your half of your main legendaries? Well, Primal Kyogre has a fantastic ability in Primordial Sea. Creates a heavy rain weather effect. This lasts until it leaves battle and renders fire type moves useless. This ability is just like standard rain, where it increases the power of water type moves and all the other effects that come with that. Except unlike Politoads, this doesn't last 5 turns. Its weather effects don't run out, ever, as long as this Pokemon's on the field. This means that there's no worry about stalling it out, about trying to last as long as you possibly can to stall out the 5 turns. It's not going anywhere. As long as no other primal weathers come into play, you're fine. The other part of its ability is that fire type moves are completely useless. They don't do anything, they fail. But why would you be hitting a Kyogre with a fire type move anyway? It doesn't make any sense. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. First of all, let's talk about what Kyogre does on its own. What can I do? Kyogre's signature move, Origin Pulse, a phenomenal 110 base power, 85 accuracy. It's muddy water. It's a stronger muddy water, and it's not to be scoffed at. The 85 accuracy is something that you can't bank on though in competitive play. When you need it to hit, it might not come through for you. You need to take out that Pokemon fast. It's got to be gone this turn. It might come through for you. Water Spout, maximum 150. As soon as Kyogre comes out there, you use your Water Spout, you do a lot of damage. Both of these moves hit both of their Pokemon. Not like Surf, you don't hit your own. Great moves. Most Kyogres running nowadays have at least one of these moves, sometimes two. Usually one of them. Other common moves, Ice Beam. You want to hit those Rayquazas, you want to hit those flying types. Landorus last year was such a big threat. Would it have been if Kyogre was around with Ice Beam? Probably not. Thunder's another great move to consider. While Kyogre's making it rain, you can spam those Thunders, 100% accuracy. Now we go into the lesser moves. Scald, the weaker water move. You got that burn chance. I feel it doesn't really fit up with the power that Kyogre's got. It's there, you can use it, but you'd rather be using Origin Pulse. Calm Mind's there. Kyogre's got a bit of bulk. You can Calm Mind. You can do a lot of damage once it's up. Boosting isn't necessarily the best strategy in VGC because you're facing down 2 Pokemon instead of 1, but with the right support, Calm Mind, Kyogre can do pretty well. Now a tech move that's completely situational, you've got Psych Up. I'd say Psych Up's main target is Geomancy. Any Xerneas that uses Geomancy, if Kyogre can Psych that up, it's going to be a powerhouse. Now you can use that on your own Xerneas, or you can use that on an opponent's. Every Xerneas I've seen so far has had Geomancy. If you can predict that right, it's almost game winning straight away. GG. GG Kyogre, GG. Now as we were saying earlier, its ability is what really makes it shine. Now on its own, you're never going to be hitting Kyogre with a fire move, but you might be hitting its partners. Now let's have a look at some partners that would really benefit from Kyogre's ability to make fire moves non-existent. There are many Pokemon in the game that hate fire moves completely. They completely get wiped out. Kyogre can make these Pokemon safe. You've got Scizor, you've got Mobile, you've got Ferrothorn, you've got Aegislash, you've got Metagross. All these Pokemon really benefit from Kyogre's Rain. Kyogre allows them to stick around and completely eliminate one of their main weaknesses. With Kyogre spamming Origin Pulses and these Pokemon doing damage as well, it's going to be a hard combo to beat. There's one Pokemon I think that complements Kyogre more than anything. Have a guess what it is? No, you're wrong. It's Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile with its Lightning Rod and Kyogre with its Primordial Sea go together so well. When Sceptile comes in, it's weak to fire, but the rain keeps it safe. Once it Mega Evolves, it gains Lightning Rod, protecting Kyogre. Both Pokemon's ability keep the other one safe. They have decent type coverage with Dragon, Water, Ice, Grass. They cover a lot of stuff. Two Pokemon that I think as the meta evolves are gonna make a big impact. If you're watching this video, you already know why Kyogre is so great. So how do we beat it? A lot of Clan 9 Pokemon, Golduck, Rayquaza, even Licky, give it a bit of trouble. They stop the rain. That doesn't necessarily make Kyogre vulnerable, but it makes its partners vulnerable, and it weakens Kyogre's water attacks, making it a much less of a threat. If you can't stop the rain, you might as well use it. Thunder's 100% accuracy, while great for Kyogre, is also one of its greatest detriments. Any other Pokemon that uses Thunder is going to give Kyogre a lot of trouble. And then there's Grass Knot. Against Kyogre, it's 120 base power. Super effective. Well, I don't think there's any Pokemon that can get the one-hit KO with Grass Knot on Kyogre. You're hitting 70-80% on it, and now with a little bit of chip damage, that Kyogre is going down. Helping Hands are an option. Either way, it's giving Kyogre a lot of trouble. Now, there's one other way you can stop Kyogre, and if you've been playing any VGC on Pokemon Showdown, you probably know where it is. Now, there's one surefire way to stop Primal Kyogre in VGC 2016, and that's the Weather War. Primal Groudon brings its son, stopping Kyogre's strongest attacks. Now this is going to give you some trouble. In the later episodes I'm going to cover Primal Groudon's strengths, weaknesses, how to beat that. In the meantime, you're mostly just trying to keep up with the Weather Wars. Keep switching, keep using abilities like Skill Swap, keep using Roleplay, Worry Seed, all those moves. More importantly, keep your weather on top. Primal Groudon, it brings its son, it stops water attacks completely. Unlike Kyogre, it actually benefits from its ability itself more than anything else. That's how you beat Primal Kyogre, to keep the sun on top. Next time we're going to be bringing an episode on Primal Groudon, its strengths and weaknesses, and in a later episode, how to win the Weather War yourself, how to get your weather on top. Until then, I'm Mike Abbo, see you later.